Thank you. My name is David Medin. I'm CEO of SnapDNA, and we have technology for rapid testing of food and food processing pathogens such as Salmonella, E. coli, Listeria, Campylobacter. This is my first specialty food event, and I did some research. I found out the Specialty Food Association was founded in 1952, and the most popular game in 1952 was Monopoly. And today, there's over 1,000 versions of Monopoly. They have Fishing-opoly. They have Hunting-opoly, Farm-opoly, Tractor-opoly, Chocolate-opoly, Ice Cream-opoly, Wine-opoly, Brew-opoly, even Bacon-opoly. So let's play Food Processing-opoly. Let's grab a card. Excellent. So our new flavor profile's a hit. Collect $500. I guess $500 was worth a lot more in 1952 than it is now. Let's grab another card. Uh-oh, we can't meet orders due to supplier problems. So many food processors hold finished product for up to 3 days waiting for pathogen test results. Imagine what we could do to that supply chain if we didn't hold the product for 3 days. And in fact, we're not going to hold it for 3 days. Hey, we're still going to get the same pathogen results. Or just get them 3 days later. And look, now we can fill all of our orders. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, pathogen results come back positive. Initiate recall, go directly to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Oops. We had a food processor tell us that it cost them $2 million a year to store food for 3 days. The good news is rapid testing is coming. It's coming next year. So as a food processor, you need to think, how am I going to implement rapid? How am I going to implement it when it comes? I've got a couple choices. I could strap rapid onto my existing process, or I can rethink my supply chain. I can rethink my business model. I can rethink how I'm going to integrate this whole system. So I asked our marketing department to come up with a slide to compare and contrast the different pros and cons of each approach. I guess they're a little on the opinionated side of which way they think you should go. So if you want to go rapid, modern food processing requires modern technology. First of all, what does rapid mean? Rapid means the test is ready when the food is ready. Rapid is probably one of the most abused words in food testing. It's probably worse than saying all natural on food. We've seen tests that are 24 hours that are called rapid. 24 hours for a test, they're called rapid. To be truly rapid, what do you need? You need processing, you need your test in half the time of your sanitation shift. So let's say you have a 6-hour sanitation shift. Let's say it takes an hour to pick up the samples, to get them to the lab, and for the lab to start processing it. That means you need a 2-hour test. So for most people, it means you need a 1 or 2 hour test. You can't be culturing bacteria and get to rapid. And it's got to use the same industry standard collection methods that you're using today that have been proven over the last 2, 3, 4 decades. And it's got to have low error rates. It's got to work. There's a lot of requirements. It's also going to require increased ownership by food processors, because you're going to get a lot more data, and you're going to get rapid data and continuous access to data. But if you do this, there are benefits. The benefits include end-to-end supply chain visibility, cloud-based data, which ties into blockchain, and fast response and reaction times. So you can have a very efficient and flexible processes. So what does success look like? Let's fast forward a little bit. When a new technology comes around, there's always a couple companies that have the vision to jump out ahead, to take advantage of it, and to put themselves in a better position. So we're going to take a fictitious company, and we're going to walk through how they use rapid different than what's being done today. So Joe's free-range snails, of course, they're very tasty and they're all natural. So Joe's snails are a hit. His snails are literally flying off the shelves. National chain wants to expand to 3 more regions. Life is good. But Joe's understands that when the shelves go empty, you disappoint your most loyal customers. And when the shelves go empty, out of stock equals out of mind equals out of sight. And the longer they stay empty, the higher the probability that when you're able to refill them, the shelf space isn't there. But Joe's has a rapid supply chain. With the rapid supply chain, his ingredient suppliers jump through hoops, his supply chain reacts, transportation jumps into gear, and the shelves remain filled. And he's able to fill those national orders. So Joe Snails is flying high. Nothing can stop him now. Didn't see that coming. Luckily, Joe is prepared. Production is shut down. The lines are sanitized. And because it's quantitative testing, which gives you actual numbers, you can create a heat map. And with this heat map, you grid off, you test, very rapid testing. You can identify the hot spots, you can isolate them, you can eradicate them in a single day. Normally, when this happens, it takes months to years. Joe's doing it in a day because of rapid testing. Product is back up, product is shipping, and Joe is not losing any sales, but he's also not tarnishing his reputation, which is extremely important. So the question is, how will you work with Rapid? Will you implement just-in-time shipping? No more storing samples? Will you change your supply chain? Will you move to cloud-based data and blockchain-enabled? A lot of decisions, a lot of innovation here. Now, from what I've seen, the Specialty Food Association and the people around here are extremely innovative. To be successful in the specialty food industry, you have to be an innovator. So I'm confident that this industry can innovate with Rapid. Thank you.